Hatred blinds you, warrior priest.
Hatred? No. Devotion. To the Orc Father. To our king.
Our king? This is Skyrim. Your king's weeping is none of my concern.
Your bloodkin is a killer and a thief. A fugitive on the run.
Enough. You best return to Orsinium while you still can.
Very well. But know that Malakath is not the only one who keeps grudges, Chief Luric.
Your words are weaker than your posture.
Greetings. Made by the finest smiths of Orsinium, inspired by the heroes of old, you won't find better armor around these parts. The jewel of the Dragontail Mountains, kingdom and home for all of Malakath's children, willing and unwilling, fanatical or heretical. Most of my kin prefer the cold of Hrothgar or Druidek, but I've grown fond of the climate. The truth is whatever we wish to believe. Lyric wants to believe in the innocence of a friend, where I choose the dead brother I held in my arms. My friends in these lands are few, my enemies many. It's not too different from home, but different enough to build resentment. My companions were in pursuit of a thief, apparently a friend of Khazgar clan. They've given him safe harbor within the stronghold. No, that would require you to shed the blood of these orcs. I'm no friend of Mor Khazgar, but neither am I an enemy. Wait, but I've heard of you. You're the one who freed the orc tribe near Windhelm, the one with the coward chief. Perhaps the Agrakrans still require your assistance, a duty befitting the champion of Malakath. I will bide my time. Mor Khazgar will answer for these actions. That's all I can say. We are the keeper of Malakath's truth, champion. The secret flame that has kept our people alive through every death and rebirth of Orsinium. Our name has been spit and swallowed, lost throughout the ages. But Malakath always whispers it again, with great fury. We are his blood shields. Make your way to the Ashen Hollows, a cave south of here. Tell them the embers thirst for wet kindling. Time will clarify these words.
Welcome, Bloodkin. I heard about your adventures. You're quite restless, aren't you? Self-righteous fools, thinking they can lay claim to our land, to our people. I don't care if they bring their whole army to sack our stronghold. Blood kinship means something around these parts. Help, eh? You look more capable than my son, that's for sure. If you wish to aid Mor Khazgar, speak with my firstborn, Oler. He'll fill you in on Yulf. He should be inside our mines, just up the hill. It's good having you here, Bloodkin. Friends are few during times of strife. Keep your wits about you, Outlander.
Halt, elf. That's far enough. You stand before Gorsh of the Agrakron. State your business, or leave. What? Wait, it was you? I heard rumors, but... Proceed. Volendrum.
Is it true? Is the Hunt Wife truly a champion of Malakath?
What has stirred your doubt? Are you of little faith?
No, it's just... so many folk claim to be one nowadays. They're popping up like mushrooms. Huh? An outsider? Who let you in? Never mind. I don't truly care. I welcome the company, but I'm not much of a talker. Sorry, I don't trade with outsiders. Hunt Wife's orders.
Yeah.
I will stay my blade. I will not shed orc blood over petty tribal disputes.
More clans swear fealty to Garshakir by the day. We planted agents we haven't heard from in months.
You fear them dead.
I fear them converted.
Mind your tongue. It appears we have guests. You are bold to come this far, stranger. You stand before Durga Grafarun, Blade of the Agrakron, Hunt Wife of Mortog, War Breaker and Preserver, Champion of Malakath. I have honored you with my name and titles. Now, honor me with yours. A fine name, but much remains to be revealed about you. Now tell me, what is it you seek? Favor, you say? I pray you realize the weight of your request. Proving your worth to the Agra Krun is not the same as proving your worth to some petty mountain chief. Only Malakath will measure your spirit.
You would test the Volendrum.
But of course, all favored by Malakath must be tested, again and again, until their blood runs black and their bones are but dust. Kurog grow Orsinium, Gortwag grow Nagorm, Gorak grow Garshak. No fool, no heretic can escape this truth.
Very well. Outsider, you are free to speak with our Ash here. You'll find her on the other side of these ruins, past the blacksmith.
Ah, outsider. The Furious One spoke of you. To be gifted Volendrung after saving Largashbur from their curse. Praise Malakath. I know of your feats, your battles, your conquests, future and past. Ah, so a proving is at hand. It's been a while since we've had outsiders dance in the ashes. I have dreamt about you for years now, Volendrung. You, a champion of Malakath, will carve the path for the people of Orsinium. I found my calling. I see no nobler path than the one Malakath laid before me. I embrace it with all my heart. Allow me to tell you a tale that will wet your lips and boil your blood. Hundreds of years ago, during the last fall of Orsinium, many relics were stolen by Breton and Redguard invaders. Generation after generation, our rich heritage was passed around the provinces as paltry trinkets or trophies of conquest. These relics must be recovered to preserve our history. Nay, our culture. A blood price must be paid. The skull of the troll Magath, the largest dire troll to ever be slain in the Rothgarian Mountains. A kill belonging to Bailiff Bloodtusk himself. The skull has fallen into the hands of a mad wizard. You must pry it from their dead, wrinkled hands. There is a passage known as Brittleshin between Falkreath and Whiterun. The wizard hides within ancient ruins, much like this one. Go now. Reclaim the skull of Magath with righteous fury, and you will pass your trial of blood.
Your regret stones.
Honor again.
What now?
If the coin's not enough. Coin's worth nothing. Can't live to spend. Get back to work.
The ashes speak of betrayal, heresy. They remain vague as ever. Bailiff Bloodtusk will rest easy knowing his precious trophy returns to his descendants. You have passed a test of blood. You may inform the Huntwife yourself. What a joyous day. Our archivist, Torg, desired to speak with you. Humor me while we sift the ashes for your next trial. The Agrakroon demand much of their disciples. As the young come of age, they are tested to establish their place in the Order. First comes the trial of blood, to prove you are capable of hunting and slaying a greater foe. A worthy fight to the death. Then comes the trial of grudges. Vengeance for those wronged, unable to exact it for themselves. An instrument of righteousness. And finally, the trial of tempering, where you will face a challenge issued by the Daedric Prince Malakath himself. Those who complete the trials are inducted in our order. But you await greater fate, far away from us.
What is she really after? She doesn't give a rotten tusk about the King's mission, despite her fanatical ravings in the palace. We are a spearhead, ready to thrust into the heart of our enemies. Yet we waste our time scraping for trinkets.
You seem to know the answer already.
Explain yourself, old man.
It is not my place to say.
Ah! Curse you cultists and your damned secrets.
Speak, and I shall listen. Yes, I may have come across as wary of you, outsider, but please do not take it to heart. Orsinium has many enemies, both within and without. We can barely trust our own kin, let alone a stranger who wanders into our cave. But I do believe we can be of use to one another. Only through exchange of cultures can we begin to understand and not fear one another. I can understand it. These are not our lands. Not even the orcs can tolerate our presence, let alone the Nords. I would appreciate you speaking to the other Bloodshields. Hear their stories. Ask them if you can be of assistance. Our trip to Skyrim did not come without cost. We lost good people, strong people. We could use a friendly face in these hostile lands. Oh, and should you find any tomes or relics we do not know of, I will gladly take a look and evaluate them.
Hail, Volantro! Ah, that's one way to put it. The old man can be quite insufferable. He cares more for books and pottery than living, breathing things. A bookworm who would be plucked from the dirt were it not for me and my men. We bleed for him. He thanks Malakath. I save his life. Praise Malakath. Ungrateful Horker. We've been tracking some fugitives. A group of orcs who've raided some farms around Orsinium a few months back. They took everything they could, except for the orphans and widows in their wake. Crossed the border overnight and made a home for themselves here in Skyrim. All nice and cozy. I want you to kill them. Good. Sharga and her ilk have slept soundly for far too long. They've settled in a mine. Bile Gulch, they call it. Northwest of Falkreath. Take their hands, their heads, their hearts. Lead them well before you end them, right? Show no mercy.
Greetings. Help. Huh. Perhaps. I'm running low on orichalcum to maintain our equipment. If you can bring me some ore, I'll reward you handsomely. It's often found in the mines of the Orc strongholds. There are plenty of them around Skyrim, but I'm bad at names. Straight from the forges of Orsinium.
I do not favor these lands, but I can't help but smile at the fights ahead of us.
You do look like a fighter. Tell you what, you take care of the nearby Reachmen stalking our cave, and I'll see what I can do. Take their...
Why? Why? Die, dog.
I yield! I yield!
You doing out here? I'll make this quick.
What are you looking at?
Ah, precious little nuggets of brilliance. The stars of the mountains. You have my thanks. Here, take this amulet. It's been long since I needed it. May it serve you well.
Speak while I have time to spare. Vengeance for the innocent. You've brought peace to families deserving rest. Let Sharga's demise be a warning. Dishonor means death. Here, take this. You've earned it. I'll let the others know what you've done today. Orsinium's had a bit of a scavenger problem. Groups seeking out fresh battlefields, dishonoring our dead by pillaging their weapons and armor. Morkel clan lost their chief in their struggle against our king. Killed at a skirmish near their stronghold. Well, we have agents within these smuggler networks, but we've lost contact with one of them. Excellent. Goes by the name of Dullfish. Tell him he smells more pleasant than a troll, and he'll know you're with us. Now, last time I heard from Dullfish, he was at Fort Fellhammer. Find Dullfish and whatever goods he was tracking. Morkel clan deserves respect, despite their past transgressions. He can be an odd fellow, so try and be patient with him, all right?
Yes.
The Huntwife means well. Her path is a righteous one. Yes. But first, let me share a glimpse of your future. You seek answers to questions that elude even us. Perhaps you can pry them from the lips of the Huntwife. But she guards her heart far too well. She seeks your tempering for reasons unclear. You have already passed the trial of blood. Now comes the trial of grudges. Only then will you be issued your final challenge. The trial of tempering. You are to avenge a mighty king who fell over 1,000 years ago. Yazna-Gro-Yazgu. Falkreath was once host to an orcish kingdom in the Second Era, ruled by Chief Yaznag. Yaznag ruled the west, while the Nords held the east. His defiance angered the High King of Skyrim. But Yaznag's kingdom held against the Nord tide for 3 long decades. Old Yaznag finally met his end against Jarl Hawkfield of Falkreath, beaten in ritual combat. We orcs may not have lived to see this era, were it not for Yaznag's unfaltering resilience here in Skyrim. Yaznag's accomplishments even inspired the late King Kurog, who spent his life following in his footsteps, rebuilding Orsinium in Hrothgar. You must first retrieve the weapon used to slay Yaznag. Lost and found through the ages, it is now held by one of the Jarl's distant descendants. Go to Falda's Tooth, Find the weapon and return to me. I must sieve through the ashes to see what's next. Kurog Bagrach. He was an Orc king who rebuilt Orsinium in the Second Era, about 950 years ago. To him, Yashnag was an exemplar. Kurog spent much of his youth waging war against Falkreath to reclaim Yashnag's lost kingdom. But his time in Skyrim came to an end, as he answered the call of King Emmerich of Wayrest to join his war in Rivenspire. So Kurog came up with a plan. Kurog would fight against a rival kingdom in exchange for the ruins of Orsinium. The war was won, and so Orsinium flourished once again. But Kurog did not worship Malakath. No, he had sold his people to a cult of Trinimac. Lord Malakath was furious. For his betrayal, Kurog was slain. Clan Bagrach finally paid the price for their arrogance. And Clan Faerun was rewarded for their loyalty. But Kurog deserves to be remembered, as his blood and sweat preserved much of the Orsinium we know today. Kurog's legacy, Orsinium's legacy, all trailed back to Yashnag. And for this, Yashnag deserves vindication. For without Yashnag, there would be no Kurog. And without Kurog, there may never have been another Orsinium. Baldur's Tooth was once conquered by Yashnag himself. Fate tricked. His familiar paths.
Give them the dogs, boys! Picked a bad time to get lost. You can't hide from me.
best.
I'll do you 10 gold at 3 to 1 for one. To be arranged.
You can't hide from me.
Over here.
Time to finish this.
Please don't kill me!
You're routed. Die, damn you.
Is someone there? Time to end this little...
Speak. A broken sword, huh? An ill omen for Morkel clan. No matter. You did well. I'll ensure the blade is returned to their wise woman. Her son will be most grateful. Here, take this. You've earned it. To hunt down the enemies of Orsinium, of course. Fugitives, heretics, reachmen. You name it, and I killed it.
Greetings.
You seek the wisdom of the ashes? Accursed thing. My fears were right. Yashnag was deceived and dishonored. Curse Jarl Hakvild and his ilk. You must take this axe and shatter it where Yashnag fell in battle. An island on the lake north of Falkreath. The axe will surely tremble when you approach the rock on which he fell. Yes, a magical artifact. Not given by the gods, but enchanted by a foul magician. A victory bought, not earned. The axe drained flesh and soul with a single cut, leaving its victims an easy kill. There is no honor in this. No struggle. No respect. No wonder Falkreath has barely developed in all that time. Their lands must bear a hidden curse.
The mines are hard, but Malakath rewards those who rise to the challenge.
Every orc learns the heavy labor of mining. Oft spend years in the caves.
You disgrace yourself. You reject injustice, yet your limbs remain seated.
Father would banish me if I disobey. We wouldn't be in this if it weren't for my curiosity.
You burden yourself with trivial pains and make-believe. The enemy knocks at your gate. Any act of courage is better than none.
I know my worth. I'm done proving it.
are a friend to the strongholds.
Of course. Orcs do not leave much unsaid.
But I must sate my curiosity some other time. I am needed elsewhere.
You didn't seriously break down my boards, did ya? Give me a break. Ah, so you're the bloodkin everyone's talking about. Right. I'll tell you about Yulf then. He came here a few hours ago, begging me to not let the Agra Krun find him. He's been chasing orc relics for a while now, so it's no wonder he'd crossed them eventually. Came here with a busted lip, all bloody. This is where he went into hiding. When I came to check on him, he was nowhere to be found. He must have gone deeper into the mine. Fanatical worshippers of Malakath, sent by Orsinium to tighten their grip on all of Orc-kind. Don't trust them. Their honeyed words will poison any cup of wine they offer you. A cornered rat makes strange choices. All I know is he's gone in deep and collapsed the passage behind him. Hold on, you'll need the key. I locked the door in case those fanatics had the nerve to barge in blindly. The passage you'll take is unstable, so mind your head. Keep your eyes open for whatever lives there now. Oh, and if you find Yulf, please mind his manners. He's been a bit erratic as of late, unpleasant even. He's been paranoid for months, claimed he was being followed. Turns out he was right. Nothing hurts your sleep more than a knife in the dark. I'm not much of a fighter. Father forbade me from ever entering the mines again. Wouldn't want anyone else killed trying to protect me. Am I to plunge myself into the abyss simply because I'm an orc? What glory is there in a needless death? Better to live a coward than to die a fool.
Yes? see what you're made of. Easily blocked. Magic. Ha. Disgusting.
Time to end this little game over the reach. Let's go. I'll show you what a real orc is.